Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to talk about light. So after this video you should be able to define light and write the properties of light. To understand the definition of light, let us take some examples of sources of light. So one of the example is bulb. In order to switch on the bulb we need a cell, and cell is a form of chemical energy. A lamp is also a source of light, and to light a lamp we need oil, that is chemical energy. And we get light from fire also. So to produce fire we need firewood, and that is also a chemical form of energy. And one more source of light is the sun. The source of energy to the sun is nuclear energy. So if you consider all the examples, you'll find one thing common, that is energy. So we need energy to produce light. So we can say light is a form of energy. So we understood light is a form of energy. Now let us see what does light do. So light helps us to see the world around us. Now we can define the light. So light is a form of energy that enables us to see the things around us. So how can we prove that light helps us to see? So we have to do a simple experiment. We have to switch on the light in the dark. So when you switch on the light, you'll be able to see, otherwise no. When we switch on the light in the dark, the things become visible. Now we can classify matters according to their interaction with the light. Some materials allows the light to pass through them, and they are called transparent objects. And some objects allow some part of light to pass through them, and they are called translucent objects. And some objects, they do not let the light to pass through them, and they are called opaque. So in this picture you can see this red cap is opaque, this glass lid is transparent, and this plastic lid is translucent. Now let us find out how light interacts with the materials. In some cases light passes through the material, and this process is called transmission. And in some of the cases light gets reflected. When the object is opaque, the light cannot pass through it, so it gets reflected, and this process is called reflection. In some of the cases light passes from one substance to another, but it bends when going from one medium to another, and this process of bending is called refraction of light. And in some of the cases light get absorbed by the object. So it happens when lights fall on a black object, all the light gets absorbed by the black object. And in some cases the light is scattered. Scattering means to throw the lights into random direction. And the last one is diffraction. Diffraction is the process of bending of light through sharp edges. So refraction and diffractions are different. In refraction the light bends when going from one medium to another, but in diffraction light bends when it goes through sharp corner. Production of light. When charged particles accelerate, they produce electromagnetic wave, and light is one form of electromagnetic wave. Now in this video we'll see how the light is produced. So out here you can see this charge is accelerating and it is producing electromagnetic wave, and this electromagnetic wave is light. So accelerating charge produces light. When we heat a metal, after some time the metal start glowing, that means it is producing the light. Now let us explain this. Inside metals there are lots of charged particle, electrons and protons, and when we heat the metal, the charged particle inside the metal start vibrating or accelerating, and we know accelerating charge produces light. So when they accelerate they produce light. So this is how a metal produces light on heating. Nature of light. Light has two natures. Previously we have said that light is a form of electromagnetic wave. Out here you can see light moves in the form of wave, and this wave theory of light is proposed by Christian Huygens. And light also sometimes act as a particle. So you can see out here they are moving in the form of particle, and this particle of light is called photon. And the idea of particle nature of light was proposed by Sir Isaac Newton. So we can say sometimes light act as wave and sometimes it act as a particle. So we can say light has both particle and wave nature, that is dual nature. And properties of light. Light always moves in a straight line. In this experiment you can see light is traveling through a straight line. If you displace one of the plate, then you won't be able to see the light because light travels in the straight line. And this motion of light in a straight line is called rectilinear propagation of light. And because of this rectilinear propagation only, the light forms a sharp shadow. So you can say, as the light travels in a straight line, due to which it forms the shadow when an object is placed in its path. Light is electromagnetic wave, and speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and this is very important property of light. And speed of light depends on the medium through which it travels. So in vacuum the speed is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, but if it goes to another medium, its speed changes. That means speed depends on the medium. In air and in vacuum the speed is same, but in water it is less as compared to vacuum. And if you see the speed in diamond, it is 1.25 into 10 to the power 8, so it decreases. So it changes from one medium to another medium. And light always travel in a straight line, and that straight line is called ray, and the collection of ray is called beam. And a medium is the substance or material through which light travels. So air is medium of light, water is also medium, similarly glass is also a medium of light, and light also can travel through vacuum. So now let's summarize the video. Light is the form of energy and it moves through the medium, and it always travel in a straight line, that means rectilinear motion. And the straight line through which light travel is called ray. And light is a form of electromagnetic wave, and light also has particle nature, and the particle of light is called photon. And speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is the end of the video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.